Welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling as I adjust my webcam here. Anyways, I didn't get a new camera. I know someone said, hey, you got a new camera. Just for some reason, I guess they're coming in better. This is just off the laptop, the built-in laptop on the Mac. Anyways, I never thought I'd see the day where I did a DVD review on location, but here we go. The Stone Cold Truth by Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Stone Cold Truth. I had never seen this before. As you can tell, I've had some time off lately, so I've been able to run around LA a little bit. I used to live here for about 5 years, so I have a lot of friends here and know the lay of the land, so that's been kind of cool. I'll be going back to work tonight. But I was able this afternoon to watch this DVD which I picked up, and I had never seen it. I never got it. Just one I overlooked and never got, and at this point I've gotten almost everything. So when I go browse for DVDs and stuff, I'm starting to buy ones that I overlooked, like this. And I got this for cheap for I think it was $7.99, brand new. Got it at Amoeba Records. If you live in California, you know Amoeba Records, and it's just the greatest place ever. This probably would have been the best Stone Cold Steve Austin biopic DVD had it not been for this is very short. It's about 45 minutes long. That doesn't make it bad. It still is my favorite Stone Cold biopic DVD. I think I've seen. It's got interviews with his family, even his kids, his ex-wife now, and a whole slew of other people. And he goes in depth about his childhood and becoming a wrestling fan, and then eventually getting into the business. And it tells a good little story of his WCW run and his ECW run. And then obviously on in the WWE. It also focuses on an injury that Stone Cold had to his neck, where a botched pile driver by Owen Hart at SummerSlam 1997, I believe. It's what really messed Stone Cold's neck up. He actually gets into his injuries a lot. I mean, anyone who's a big Stone Cold fan knows that Stone Cold's really beat up. He's got bad knees, bad arms, and a bad neck. And he's really physically trashed, which is why his career was cut a little short. The Owen Hart pile driver is probably the main reason why his career was cut so short. But of course, his other injuries had something to do with it. Anyways, it was a very good DVD. I like it. I haven't watched the bonus features yet, but I did watch some. Well, let me back up. Trying to go too fast. Take a breath. I didn't watch all the bonus features yet, but I have watched some of them. And they're really cool. The shame in the bonus features, though, is that a lot of it, 90% of it, is footage that was in the documentary, such with his family and his ex-wives and other wrestlers and Stone Cold himself. And I felt a lot of this footage could have been used in the documentary. And it could have been a longer, better documentary. The new DVD that's out now, well, it's not so totally new, but the newest Stone Cold DVD, the 3-disc set, it is cool because you're sitting down with Stone Cold one-on-one, but he's talking, and then they have a match, and then they talk, and they have a match. I always prefer to have the biopic, the documentary, complete a 90-minute feature or a 2-hour feature, and then have the bonus matches. I'm not a big fan of they talk a little bit and then show a match, and talk a little bit and show a match. The only way I'm happy in that format is when they were doing like for WCW, the documentary on that. They didn't do that. It was a 90-minute complete documentary, but it would have been okay if they would have put matches, because it would have been different wrestlers. But I tend to kind of watching 2 hours of that, you kind of forget about the story because the matches take so long, So this isn't one of my best DVD reviews, is it? That's okay. It's not that bad. Anyways, just like this, it's very good. I highly recommend The Stone Cold Truth by Stone Cold Steve Austin. The only disappointing thing is it's short, but it's a great documentary on the man. Definitely worth picking up. Not a whole lot of matches on the bonus features. A lot of early matches on the bonus feature, which will be really cool to see. Some matches I don't believe I have. I might have somewhere. But there's a Steve Austin versus Mikey Whipplewreck from ECW. I think that's for the ECW title. And then it has his debut as the Ringmaster. He was called the Ringmaster at one point in his career, and that was cool to see. I did learn a lot of stuff I had never known about Stone Cold, and it was good seeing him in his element. He's not interviewed in a studio, but I think they're at his house. They go to his neighborhood. He walks around his neighborhood. I like it when they show wrestlers in their element. So I recommend Stone Cold Truth, starring Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'll see you next time on Hot Water Wrestling.